at the UCI World Championships with Hugo Houle with Agricole, and how did it go today in your team time trial?
Well, it went pretty good for us. I mean, we know that we don't have the strongest team here, so for us it was just to give it a good ride and try to do the best as we can as a group and work to stay all the six together. But about like 15K in the race, we lost one guy, like he skipped the pool, so it started to be harder, and like for the last 15K, we were like 4 guys rolling, so the pool come like really fast, so it was hard, but for myself I was feeling good and the pace was not too high, so I was able to do a good pull and help the team to do the best result we could.
Yeah, for team time trialing, is this something that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, it's pretty fun to do. I mean, you got some good feeling, and like when you have 6 guys rolling, it's going fast, it's good feeling. Mm-hmm. It's fun to do, and I mean, we didn't practice so much for that even, so it was a bit harder for us to be good at this, but we tried to do the best with what we got.
Yeah, take us through quickly how the whole course went for you. Like it was fairly flat. There was a hill at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. We have a hill like 7K in to the race. It was pretty hard, but we tried to stay like a good tempo, but not too hard. You don't want to go too hard and after blow yourself. And really come down to 10K to go when we enter to Florence. A lot of turns, so we have like even some trouble. So with 50 bike, it's kind of hard. And well, for us today was just to avoid like crashing and everything. We know that we're not there for the win, so we just don't want to crash it. Yeah. It's not too complicated, but if you are there to win the race, I think you can have a good shot there. With like, I don't know, it must be like 10 turns and last like, I don't know, 5
So got technical at the very last part.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the part where you have to be careful and pull back a little bit.
Yeah, especially when it's at the end, like everybody's really tired, so kind of go like this. So you just be careful you don't want to hit the wheel of somebody. So you just need to be careful.
So in your opinion, you think that's what separated the top 3 teams, was that they went harder at the beginning, and did they take more chances, or did they just slow it down at the end? But they just punched it harder at the beginning.
Well, I mean, if you want to win, you have to be fast everywhere. I mean, but I think the difference will come at the last 10K, like all the corner and everything. So I think like a good team that can turn fast together, I think they could gain some time there.
Your team practiced the last 10 kilometers in Florence very much in the last day or two?
No.
That must have been more difficult then. And it was a bit of a surprise then.
Yeah, no, we did it one time yesterday.
Oh, okay.
This is the only time we rode together. So.
Really? This is the only time you've ever ridden together, all of you?
Yeah. Today was the first time I did a race with time trial with all those guys. I mean, first time everybody never ride together instead of the last 2 days.
It's been happening a lot in these. That's the exciting part of the team time trial, really, is that whole new feeling of pulling for each other and getting a little bit of rest in between it and going hard. Well, before that, what about later this week?
Well, for now I'm going back home in Grenoble, France, for 2 weeks. And after I do all the French classic at the end of the year, like Tour Vade, Bench from the Bench, Paris-Bourges, Paris-Tour, and I go back to Canada.
All right. Well, good luck for the rest of this year, and look forward to seeing you next year here in other places as well.
Thank you.
Good race. Go get some water.